So it's a funny story. We actually met at College Green on the basketball court. Tarun was playing cricket and I just was happy to see somebody who's from India and playing cricket. So I kind of crashed his cricket game.
We lived across from each other. The College Green, the environment and the school gave us a lot of opportunity to bond together.
Which is how we became friends. For me, I'm passionate about creating opportunity for people. So as a young person who lived in one of these small cities, I had to leave my city to find opportunities.
I am passionate about small cities. I come from a really small city and I have seen that city grow multiple times in the last 2 decades. And I've seen the erosion of a way of life in that city, and that's what is driving me and her as well, who comes from another small city, to create that voice, to find that voice that these small cities don't have. So we decided in 2015 that we want to actually take a journey around India across the breadth of the Indian tier 2 and tier 3 cities to understand what exactly these challenges are. We need to bring citizens and communities of these people at the center stage. That's why Nagrika as a name captures that citizen has to be at the center.
One of the projects that we're working on that we're really excited about is the Citizen Handbook. There are a lot of information asymmetries, so the citizens do not know a lot of basic information, and we're doing it for the services such as the water connection, light, electricity connection. The handbook kind of consolidates all of this information, so it can be just one resource that any citizen goes to.
So another project that we are working is this project called Nagarpedia. So Nagar in Hindi means city, and Nagrik, which our organization means citizen. So what we are trying to do is use existing platforms which exist in the public domain to increase the information and reduce the information gap about smaller cities.
LKYSPP is in Asia, and I had done my undergrad in the US at University of California at Berkeley, and I found that a lot of the courses there did not necessarily reflect the Asian experience, and I always intended to come back to India. One of the main reasons that I came to LKYSPP was to be able to get contextual information, contextual knowledge.
Immediately after my undergrad degree, I started working with a multinational private consulting firm, and while working with this firm, I realized that I was not able to relate with the work that I was doing, to work with some of these really big Fortune 500 companies, and I wanted my work to benefit a larger society. I was really inspired by the kind of coursework that they offer, the excellent faculty from various practitioner organizations and strong academic backgrounds, that I decided to apply here.
So at LKYSPP, we learned a lot of frameworks which kind of help us give a lens to understand what is going on in the world. Even in the work that we do today, the other thing that we really learned at LKYSPP was how to build deep connections and deep bonds with your cohort.
The LKY Alumni Network has provided us with perspectives from this very strong network that exists. We had people from 25 different countries, so that network we very often tap on.
To study, socialize and sentimentalize. This is an opportunity for you to learn, and more than study, just learn. You will not get this opportunity again. Learning happens not just in the classroom, it happens also in CG, in College Green. It happens when you're just catching a cup of coffee in the food court. So just learn as much as you can, soak it all in.
The other advice that we will have is to actually socialize and network a lot. There are people from so many different countries who come here, and socializing hard would provide you the opportunity to 10 years later you might have a house to stay when you decide to visit a country that you would have not ever imagined.
Or you might just find your husband or wife.